Hello everyone, I welcome you to this channel CJAN. Do you know what it actually means? It means crack JEE and NEET. And in this video we will be starting with a new chapter, that is evolution. I hope you all be knowing how important this chapter is from your NEET point of view. Actually in this chapter what basically happens is your concepts should be damn clear, okay? Because if your concept won't be clear, then you may not crack the questions which they ask from this particular chapter. So so moving front, we will be having evolution. We will be studying evolution in this chapter, in this video. And basically this is lecture 1 of evolution. Okay, first just think about it. What exactly evolution is? Is there anything which comes to your mind upon listening to this word evolution? Like evolution, कुछ evolve होना. Evolve मतलब कुछ origin होना और वो अभी भी develop करना. ओके, मतलब कुछ ऐसे हम रिलेट कर सकते हैं कि किसी चीज, कोई भी चीज कैसे बनी है और वो कैसे डेवलप हुई है ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. मतलब हम किसी पास्ट को स्टडी कर रहे हैं, राइट? वी आर स्टडिंग पास्ट. ओके, सो गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. फर्स्ट लेट अस लुक इनटू definition of evolution. Evolution can be explained as the study of origin history of life forms. Now, what do you mean by this? Evolution can be explained as the study of the origin history of life form. Evolution किसका? लाइफ फॉर्म का होता है, राइट? तो लाइफ फॉर्म कैसे इवॉल्व हुए, मीन्स कैसे लाइफ आई, कैसे फर्स्ट सेल आया, वो कैसे इवॉल्व हुए एंड हाउ वी ह्यूमन बींग्स आर क्रिएटेड, राइट? उसका स्टडी, उसका ओरिजिन हिस्ट्री, वो कहाँ से ओरिजिन हुआ है. एक पर्टिकुलर चीज ओरिजिन भी तो होगा ना, किसी का स्टार्ट पॉइंट भी तो होता है ना. वही इवोल्यूशन है. इवोल्यूशन कैन बी स्टडीज एट द स्टडी. इट इज बेसिकली अ स्टडी. आई एम सेइंग इट्स अ स्टडी ऑफ द ओरिजिन हिस्ट्री of the life form. It is what history means, past. We are studying the past of how it has originated and how the development has taken place over the period of time. Now evolution एक तो single long continuous process है जो कि irreversible है. Now I am explaining you single long continuous process मतलब ये सालों 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 साल पुराना है. Like I am not telling you that it's a decade back, century back. No, it is million years ago, billion years ago. We will be using BYA, means billion years ago, and MYA means million years ago. It's a single long continuous process. It doesn't have break, like we have to stop here. No, it is continuous in its journey and also irreversible. Now we can't get back into past evolved species, or we can't go because it is irreversible. It occurs in a direction that is we can't trace it back. Okay, now coming to first the main problem which is faced by the student is that they don't understand how the chapter starts, means to start the chapter. For that you must know that what we have to learn from the very beginning. Now if I am saying you that evolution is explained as the study of the origin history of life form, then you must be wondering, oh, why life form? Before life comes into the earth, first we must know that how earth has been formed and how it supported life form. This must be a question popping up in your mind. So for that purpose only, first we will study the origin of universe. Then we will go to the origin of earth and its atmosphere, because if atmosphere will be suitable, then only life will exist. Okay, then we will study origin of life, then origin of species, then timeline of origin. Okay, then what? Timeline of origin. And then human evolution. So basically we will be first going into universe origin, then earth and its atmosphere, and then origin of life. Life means basically atmosphere is there, suitable atmosphere, earth's atmosphere is there. Then how the first cell come, and how, means in origin of life we will be first means studying about the first cell origin, how first cell was born, what are the theories now we can't know the exact thing, right? We have to believe on the theories which have been put forward by ancestors, isn't it? Like scientists before date, they have put up on some theories, and we need to believe that. Okay, so they have given some theories for evolution of life, and also we don't just um, brag about it. We need to support it or reject it, right? And we need to have effective experiment or evidence, either to support it or to not support it, to reject it. Okay, then we will go into origin of species, and in origin of species we will be getting into, like, if life form has formed, means we have understood how a cell has formed, then how the species will be formed. And basically, just note a word: origin of species. In NCERT, it can also be said as organic evolution. Okay, if the question comes what is organic evolution, you have to mark the point origin of species. Okay, now in origin of, now I have said you that in origin of life, in origin of life we will be given some theories, and we will know the status of it, whether it is rejected or it is accepted. Okay, then we will see origin of species. In origin of species also, we will be having theories and evidence of evolution. I repeat, theories and evidence of evolution. Theories like some Lamarck, Darwin, De Vries, and also evidence to support the evolution, like homologous, analogous organ, also mechanism of speciation, etc. etc. Then we will be having timeline of origin. Now you must be thinking about it, how, what is timeline of origin. Timeline means basically कौन कब इवॉल्व हुआ. ओके, मतलब कौन कब इवॉल्व हुआ, इट्स अ जियोलॉजिकल टाइम स्केल. ओके, then human evolution. Now if we understand all these things, then we must be curious about our own evolution, so we will at last study about human evolution. So the main thing is, here we will study origin history of life form. But before going into that, we have to deal with another points also for better understanding. These are my handmade notes. So I would request to kindly follow this. Even note some important point, because these are directly based on NCERT. I have not picked a single word out of NCERT. Even I am going to make you understand from NCERT also. I will read that part also. So I will just suggest you to go through the notes also. Okay. So origin of universe. Universe is basically, in universe many galaxies are present. As I have written here, universe is composed of very large number of galaxies. Now galaxies, so basically if we are going to study the origin of universe, it is equivalent to study the origin of galaxy. Okay, because universe itself is composed of large number of galaxies. Galaxy is made up of three things. What are those? It is a star or stars, dust and gaseous cloud. Galaxy is made up of three things: star, dust and gaseous cloud. And again, I have now told you that universe is made up of very large number of galaxy, and galaxy is made up of star, dust and gaseous cloud. Now we will study about its origin. Okay, Big Bang theory is the theory which you may have also learnt in standard 8 or 9, I think. And this is the theory which also explains the origin of universe. First, what it says is, there was a single point, like something like this. I means what it is anything which is existing as a point only. Okay, it's a single point. कुछ भी एक तो single point था. Okay, 20 billion years ago. 20 BYA means billion years ago. एक तो बहुत बड़ा blast हुआ और explosion हुआ, जो कि imagination के बाहर था. That's why I have written here that unimaginable in physical terms. एंड जब वो ब्लास्ट हुआ तो ऐसे देखो, ये एक सिंगल पॉइंट था, कुछ भी था. जब वो ब्लास्ट हुआ तो ये ऐसे छोटे छोटे टुकड़े हो गए उसके, और वो टुकड़ा जब हुआ, देन ये जो स्मॉल थिंग्स फॉर्म हुआ, उसका एक्सपेंशन हुआ. एक्सपेंशन होने से, यू मस्ट बी नोइंग दिस वेरी वेल, the fact is that when expansion is occurring, temperature must decrease in that physical process, isn't it? Whenever expansion happens, temperature is bound to decrease. I mean temperature is supposed to decrease. Okay, तो ये जब expand हुआ और तो फिर temperature decrease हुआ क्योंकि expansion के वजह से, और उसी से ही हाइड्रोजन और हीलियम गैस फॉर्म हुए. क्या फॉर्म हुए? हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम. और फिर ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स के वजह से वही गैसेस कंडेंस हो गए, और भी गैसेस निकले जो कि कंडेंस हो गए स्टार्स और गैलेक्सीज में. ओके, सो पहले क्या हुआ? एक तो सिंगल पॉइंट था, 20 बिलियन ईयर्स अगो एक तो अनइमेजिनेबल ब्लास्ट हुआ. उसके बाद वो छोटे 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 पॉइंट्स में कन्वर्ट हो गए. फिर वो लोग का एक्सपेंशन हुआ. जब एक्सपेंशन हुआ तो टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज हुआ. फिर इस हाइड्रोजन और हीलियम गैस का फॉर्मेशन हुआ, और वो गैसेस और भी कुछ गैसेस आए जो कि ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स की वजह से कंडेंस होके, आई रिपीट, ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स की वजह से कंडेंस होके स्टार्स और गैलेक्सी बन गए. ओके, इन दिस वेरी सिमिलर फैशन, ओके, मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी विच इज आवर गैलेक्सी इज फॉर्म, and in Milky Way galaxy around 4.5 billion years ago Earth originated. Okay, in similar fashion Milky Way galaxy has formed, and in this galaxy 4.5 billion years ago, or which is also you can say 4,500 million years ago, Earth originated in Milky Way galaxy. Now moving here, the first point, see, origin of universe is finished. Now we will be moving on. Also we have done that origin of Earth. See, in this Milky Way galaxy around 4.5 billion years ago Earth originated. I know there is no mechanism given, even it is not needed also. And then we will be going into its atmosphere, because atmosphere is utmost necessary for the survival of life. Now we will be studying on to the second point. Excuse me. Origin of atmosphere of Earth. Now, see, जब पहले था अर्थ, तो अर्थ की सरफेस में मॉल्टेन चीज थे, मीन्स अर्थ का सरफेस मॉल्टेन था. अर्थ सरफेस wasn't solid, it was having molten earth, which is also means that it has molten surface. Earth has molten surface. We are saying it at molten earth. Okay, ये जो अर्थ का molten surface है, उसी को हम कहते हैं molten earth. और जो वो मॉल्टन अर्थ है, वो मॉल्टन अर्थ से बहुत सारे गैसेस रिलीज होता है. पहले रिलीज होता है NH3, उसके बाद और भी बहुत सारे गैसेस रिलीज होते हैं, जैसे मीथेन, वाटर, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, etc. These gases are formed. First I want you to note that first NH3 has been formed, then CH4, that is methane, then carbon dioxide, and then H2O. H2O is not present or not formed as of in liquid form. Okay, H2O has been formed in the form of gases. Okay, now in H2O vapor or gas, UV rays fall and break that into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, on H2O UV rays falls and breaks it into hydrogen and oxygen. Now hydrogen being light in weight, it escape, वो बाहर चले जाता है, बचा क्या? ऑक्सीजन. अभी ऑक्सीजन क्या करता है? ये फिर से जाके यही CH4 और यही NH3 के साथ कंबाइन कर लेते हैं. जब ये तो मॉल्टेन अर्थ सारा रिलीज किया, फिर वो H2O के ऊपर ही यूवी रे गिरा, और यूवी रे गिर के उसके ब्रेक कर दिया हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन में. अभी हाइड्रोजन जब लाइट है इसीलिए वो एस्केप किया, लेकिन ऑक्सीजन तो हैवी एलिमेंट है, तो उसको उधर ही रहना पड़ा. और ऑक्सीजन क्या किया? फिर से रिएक्ट करना शुरू किया मीथेन से और NH3 से. मीथेन से रिएक्ट करके CO2 प्लस H2O, और NH3 से रिएक्ट करके नाइट्रोजन प्लस H2O फॉर्म किया. अभी H2O और एक बार बना, फिर से यूवी रे उसके ऊपर एक्ट किया, और ऐसे ही H2O तो चला गया, फिर बचा ऑक्सीजन. वही ऑक्सीजन में कुछ ऑक्सीजन कंबाइन हो गए CH4 और NH3 के साथ, और कुछ ऑक्सीजन क्या किए? कंबाइन कर लिए ओजोन फॉर्मेशन किए. कुछ कंबाइन होके, फॉर एग्जांपल O2 में से X कंबाइन XO2 कंबाइन हो गया CH4 और NH3 के साथ, और YO2 ओजोन फॉर्मेशन के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल हो गया। जब ओजोन फॉर्मेशन हुआ, टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज किया, और जब टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज किया तब वाटर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ रेन इट केम टू द सरफेस। और वो क्या किया, वो जो अर्थ सरफेस के ऊपर पिटफॉल्स थे, बहुत सारे गड्ढे थे, उसको फिल कर दिया वाटर। क्योंकि अभी जब टेम्परेचर कम हो गया तो वाटर कंडेंस होके नीचे आ गया, कंडेंस होके जब नीचे आ गया तो वो रेन के what I will say, in form of rain it came down, and in form of rain it came down and felt all the depressions present on the earth surface. अर्थ के ऊपर जितने भी डिप्रेशन थे वो वाटर फिल कर दिया, और उसी डिप्रेशन को आज हम क्या कहते हैं, ओशियन कहते हैं। Do you understand? I hope you have understand. Now I will say some important points. Okay, just note it. तो अभी हम ओशन तो बन गया, मतलब हाइड्रोस्फीयर बन गया, राइट। लिथोस्फीयर तो था, एटमॉस्फेयर भी ओजोन से वजह से बन गया। तो अभी जब हाइड्रोस्फीयर बन ही गया तो लाइफ इवॉल्व हुआ, इट मीन्स फर्स्ट सेल इवॉल्व हुआ। सो व्हाट आई वुड से, दिस टिल दिस यू हैव कंप्लीटेड। ना जस्ट अ इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट टू नोटिस, इनिशियल कंडीशन में तो ऑक्सीजन एब्सेंट हो गया ना, इनिशियल कंडीशन में तो ऑक्सीजन एब्सेंट हो गया ना, क्योंकि जो ऑक्सीजन था वो तो सारा यूज हो गया। पहले वो यूज हुआ, हमारा कंबाइन किया CH4 और NH3 के साथ, और बाद में वो कुछ जो बच गया ऑक्सीजन वो ओजोन फॉर्मेशन के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल बन गया। तो इसीलिए O2 तो एब्सेंट हो गया। तो O2 जब मीन्स ओवर यूज की वजह से एब्सेंट हो गया तो एनवायरमेंट क्या हो गया, एनवायरमेंट रिड्यूसिंग बन गया। What environment became reducing, and temperature was high and volcanic storms was common. The initial condition of environment was this: O2 was absent, environment was reducing, temperature high, volcanic storms. Now we have completed origin of universe and origin of earth and its atmosphere. Now we will be moving into origin of life. We have done origin of atmosphere. Then we will just see evolution. As I have told you that I will take NCERT parallel to our lectures so as for the better understanding, since you very well know that NCERT is the Bible, okay. For biology at least, I don't know about others. So evolutionary biology is the study of history of life forms on earth. Kindly you also open your NCERT and mark this point because they are damn helpful for your exams, okay. Evolutionary biology is the study of history of life forms on earth. What it is study of the history of life form. Now we have other thing also, that it has constructed and conjectured stories. This is the story of the origin of life and evolution of life forms or biodiversity on planet Earth in context of evolution of Earth and against the background of evolution of universe itself. And origin of life, when we look at the I want to say you one thing, that here it is a very beautiful line has given, that when we look at stars we apparently peep into the past. Do you know why it is written? It is absolutely scientific, okay. It is written because the light which comes from the stars, they have traveled light years, isn't it? Because stellar distance are measured in light years. So what we today see the star are those whose light journey has started very long time before, and very much trillions and trillions of kilometers away, and it is reaching our eyes now. So we can say that when we look into stars, we apparently are peeping into past. Now origin of life is very unique event, and this is the heart of this chapter. And universe is very vast, but earth is only a speck. Speck means nothing but a very small unconsiderable thing. The universe is old, about almost 20 billion years old, and huge cluster of galaxy comprise the universe. As I have told you that what are universe? Universe is nothing but a cluster of galaxy. So galaxy contains, I have made you understand in the notes itself that galaxy is composed of three things: star, clouds of gas, dust. Big Bang Theory explains origin of universe. Each and every point of NCERT has been clearly stated to you in the notes itself. I have made you understand before. It's just a short revision, or I want to make you understand how important NCERT is. It talks for of a single huge explosion in unimaginable in physical terms, and the universe expanded, and hence the temperature came down. Then hydrogen and helium formed. Then these gases condensed under gravitation and formed the galaxies of the present day universe. In the solar system, the Milky Way galaxy, Earth was supposed to have been formed about 4.5 billion years back. There was no atmosphere on early Earth. Now, water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide, ammonia released from the molten mass. What it is basically saying, do you know? It is nothing but the molten earth. Then the UV rays from the sun broke up the water into hydrogen and oxygen. The lighter being hydrogen, it escaped. Then oxygen combined with ammonia and methane to form water and carbon dioxide and others. Then ozone layer formation took place. As it cooled, the water vapor fell as rain to fill all the depression and form oceans. And life appeared 500 million years after the formation of Earth, that is almost 4 billion years back. So, we have completed origin of universe, origin of earth and its atmosphere. Then we will be taking up origin of life. It is very important topic, so we will be covering it in the next video. Till that, study, stay focused. I know corona is going on and it is affecting your studies also, but don't concentrate there. Use this time effectively and stay focused and crack NEET. All the best.